Hello everyone. Beast is busy, and you probably noticed something on the video on the bottom right. That's gonna be my face cam for these videos because it felt barren, and this is funny. So I'm gonna leave it on here. I'm gonna leave it on here. But let's get into stuff. Let's get into stuff. So in the item shop, we have ABSTRAKT here, and ABSTRAKT's not a new skin, and the style's not really that new, but he has this style, and he has a new style with sleeves that with like sleeve design stuff. So that's a brand new style for ABSTRAKT. And then we have a new wrap for his new style. That's how it looks like. Hard Charger, Moto Case, Stunt Cycle, Deadeye, Spectral Sight, Deadwave. Guernsey hasn't been back in over 200 days. I don't know about his pickaxe, but Sparkplug and Kit Bash, Slurpentine, Devastator, Work It Out, Sunsprout, Disspinner. Disspinner used to be a really rare emote, I guess. I don't know if it still is, but I guess not anymore. But Shadow Spar, Level Up Pack, Dragon Ball stuff, all this, all this, all this. Alright, let's go into Save the World. So let's talk about upcoming things before we get into everything. So we have an update next week. It's probably gonna be on the 30th. And then in 2 weeks we have Ventures ending. So before we get into anything else, let's just go over what's happening, right? What's happening? What's leaving? So you got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to get Sledgehammer, Redline, Archaeologist, Jurassic Ken, Prehistoric Isa, Star Spangled Headhunter, Patriot Penny, Old Glory AC, Stars and Stripes Jonesy, Triceratops, Totally Rocking Out. You got 2 weeks to get Totally Rocking Out. The Surround Pound, and the Huskbusters base game. You can get that whenever, and the Walloper if you really do want it. Uh, in the quest, we have obviously the season's venture rewards, and next season, you can see right there, 140 will be possible next season. After 2 years of ventures, it'll finally be possible. And an imposter if you want Dennis, and then hit the road, all that stuff. And then Tales of Beyond, if you want Paleo Luna, if you need Paleo Luna, she's a necessity hero. She is in page 3 of this quest. I haven't been paying attention to this quest, and it's been nearly 4 years since I've actually completed it. But yeah, I don't know how difficult it is. I assume it's not. Beyond the Stellar Horizon, you can get a choice of these sci-fi weapons. I'd recommend going with the Blastertron the Blastertron Mini if you don't have it, and then go for the Blastertron Sniper if you already have the Mini, because the Gamatron is terrible. It is one of the worst ARs in the game, and I hate to say it because it looks super cool and it sounds super cool, but it's one of the worst. It's one of the lowest performing damaging ARs in the game. In the very end of this quest line, we have Isaiah Clarke. She makes your shock tower. Yeah, she makes your shock tower explode. But in support, she just makes energy based abilities do like 17% more damage or something like that. She's not that great. And we have Flight of the Phoenix. If you want Phoenix, he's still here. I'd recommend getting him because when they add more wildlife heroes in the future, which I highly doubt they're not going to, they're probably going to add one next season, midway through next season. Go get him. He might end up being the best one for them. You got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks for all of this. 2 weeks, they all leave. Ventures ends, and they might delay Ventures by a day again. I have a very strong feeling that they will delay Ventures again, just to prevent people from exploiting. And there is a very, very slight chance that an update will come out on the 6th, and they might delay the venture start until after that downtime ends for that update. So ventures changes maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't get my hopes up, but it might. I don't know. So let's actually finally get into the missions. Let me get my bot lobby account here to show the lower level missions because we have a really, really good alert in Ventures, but it's in the 58 zone, so I can't see it myself. So let's go into the llama shop. Llama shop. We have ranged weapon llamas. I isn't it, I think it's been like 6 days in a row of ranged weapon llamas. I don't know if I need to let Epic know about that. I don't know if this is like it was probably no, we had spy llamas the other day. I guess these are just popping up a lot more frequently. But here's all this. Yours might be better than mine. Mine's one of the worst snipers in the game. My upgrade llama is not great. It's still a legendary survivor though, but I don't need it. All this stuff here, weekly items, get the Guardian's Will if you want it. It's actually a pretty good sword for damage, flux, all that. Perk up, re-perk, all that. So let's get into Twine Peaks. In the 160s, we have 5x hero XP. Oh, 5x pure drops of rain, tropical death bomb was wall weakening. I mean, it's worth it, but it's not mentally worth it. In the repair the shelter, 5x reperk, pretty forgiving modifiers if you need reperk. These modifiers aren't as bad, but the mission's a lot harder than to retrieve the data, and that will give you pure drops of rain. Also, a little neat fact: when power level 140 is possible next season, these missions will be green. These missions will be green, and then the 160s will be yellow. It'll be very weird. It'll be very interesting to look at after seeing them as yellow and red for so long. Okay, so let's get into the alerts. And the 108 zone and, well, the 116 zone in Twine, I'll get to the V-Bucks in a second, because we have V-Bucks today. The 116 zone in Twine, if I can find it, is a evac. We have a purple survivor, if you need the purple survivors, because someone told me to not point them out, but I'm going to do it anyways. In the 94, in the 108, we have, where is it at? V-Bucks, tropical evac, no modifiers or anything. It's really easy. You'll get 40 V-Bucks or X-ray tickets, and X-ray tickets or X-ray tickets, depending on if you're a founder or not. In the 94 retrieve the data, we have a really good one. Thrasher, legendary Thrasher, highest DPS SMG in the entire game. You'll get it if you don't have one. We've had Thrashers the past couple days. In the I think that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have written down for Twine. So let's go into Ventures. Let's go into why I had to bring an alt account in here. I just didn't even realize. In the Survivor XP with not the greatest modifiers, Hero XP with not the greatest modifiers, Storm Shard, you only need to run that once. Hero XP, no. Legendary Perk Up with not the greatest modifiers, but it's still there if you want it. And then Hero XP and all that. So let's go down to why I had to get my alt account in here. In the 58 zone, we have a legendary, if I can find it, sound wall right there. Really, really, really useful trap if you need a sound wall. It's right there. If you have an alt account, just log in with like GeForce Now or xCloud. Neither are paid; they are completely free. And then have the account join your lobby while you're in Save the World. It doesn't even need to own Save the World, and you can just queue the mission, and then have the account leave, and then you'll get the rewards. You'll be able to play the mission. Surprisingly enough, Plankerton. In Plankerton, I have written down a power level 19 mission, if I can find it. Ceiling Electric Field. Purple one, albeit it's purple, but you can just perk it up. Literally one of the best traps in the game. If you do not have a Ceiling Electric Field, here's your chance. I don't know how this could get easier. It's literally a level 19 mission in Plankerton with no alerts and a single defense. Just throw a Thora base down and go AFK, go eat some food or whatever. But yeah, that's it for the alerts. I didn't prepare expeditions because Beast messaged me about this like really late into the night, and I didn't see his message until I woke up. So I think he'll be back tomorrow, but that's it for me.